My, how time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, it does.
Welcome to the season finale of Full Court Friday. Now, here's the thing. Season finale is bittersweet because, yeah, it is the end. However, it's postseason time.
Yeah.
The
bring
first.
on the madness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great stuff tonight, including tonight's ladies' night, y'all.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Girls basketball. How fitting. Girls and Women in Sports Week.
Yeah.
And Full Court Friday closes out with an all-female slate as district championships go on in Florida.
Heck yeah, couldn't get better than that.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of them, too. And a lot of really good games. I know the game that I was at settled into overtime.
Yeah, I think just about every game was single digits in
Yeah,
this.
it was close.
Hey, let's get right to it. And let's start in Southwood with our game of the night. Rocky Bayou goes into the bag. Bob Albertson, Jim, and tried to take care of the Seminoles of Florida High, but bad news because the Garnet and Gold is really, really, really good, y'all. And I should say bad news for Rocky Bayou. Anyway, roll film, let's
not a
go.
local
3A,
team,
District 1,
whatever.
yeah. Who cares? Knowles were actually rolling earlier this one. Emily Robertson finds the open lane, takes it in, little kiss off the glass, and it is good to go.
All right, a little bit later, good defense turning into good offense. The trap leads to the steal, and guess who? It's Robertson again, this time taking it from the other side. Easy deuce for the junior.
All right, time for Rocky Bayou to get things going on offense. Audrey Gardner fighting through some tough defense, but she gets it to go on the other end.
Yeah, but here comes Florida High. Kick it out, Kayla Betas. Easy money. Yeah,
Nice.
you got it. Florida High looking good. Hoisting the trophy eventually. Take a look-see at your final score. That's district champion #1 for you as the Knowles get it done, 45-31.
You love to see it.
Congratulations, FSUS. They're your 3A District 1 champ.
1 for 1.
Yes,
Let's go.
indeed. How about 2 for 2? Rickards, not too far away, at home, hoping to win a district title over Ridgeview. Yeah, we got to love the Rickards marching band. Lauren Pye, she gets the steal, and she is off to the races. Look at her just knifing through
weaving
defenders.
in and out.
In and out.
Good girl.
The steal, the bucket, she's on the board. And she wasn't the only one, however. Jennison Henry going to move away, pulls up mid-range. Jay gets it to go with ease. The visitors from Clay County trying to keep themselves into this one. Nicoya Blockton eventually going to move around, get that to go. But the good news is Rick High was just too good. Henry again, this time the drive inside. One hand gets it to go. Rickards wins their district tonight, 51-46.
2 for 2.
Yeah, let's see if we can go 3 for 3, shall we? The Cowgirls taking on Hilliard in their district championship. Madison County up big in the fourth quarter. Adding on to this one, Janiyah McKnight, who makes the easy layup. And don't worry, guys, she's not done yet either.
right.
Jaden Wesley passes this one to her. She gets it to go for 2, but it doesn't go in. So she rebounds her own shot, making the second effort. She gets it that time. The Red Flashes, though, trying to find some life late in this one. Samantha Adams with the shot from deep, but nothing stopping the Cowgirls in this one. You guys want to take a guess at who's at the net once again?
Who?
Yeah, Janiyah McKnight. This girl was on fire. Madison County picks up their 5th consecutive
There you
district
go.
championship. They get the win, 49-33. 16 total points for McKnight in this one.
That's halfway decent.
That's
All
not
right,
too
so
shabby.
3 for 3. Let's go 4 for 4.
Bring
Over
it
at Lincoln,
on.
the Trojan ladies hosting Gainesville High in the 6A District 2 championship game. We're going to jump to the end of this one, guys, where things get interesting. GHS down 1. Taylor Mullins all alone in the corner, draining the 3 ball.
Easy.
Purple Hurricanes move up by 2. Trojans answer right back. Jamia Brown, beautiful shot to lock things at 43. This one back and forth, tied with seconds to go. Jaden Terry, she's going to pick it off, takes it all the way.
no.
The game-winning lay-in for GHS. Rolling out. So we got free basketball, folks. Up 1 in OT. Trojans inbounding the ball. Amari Johnson coming up with it. Off the glass for 2 points. She's fired up. We're fired up. Lincoln holding on for the 51-49 victory. The Trojans, your district champions. Check out Coach Daly here. He's going to run all the way to the
Celebrate,
crowd.
Coach.
First time in 6 years.
Congratulations. Plenty of party on
Coach's
38-38.
Let's go.
All right, unfortunately, one of our teams is going to have to lose because we have 2 of our teams playing each other in a district final as Crossroad makes the trip to Osceola Christian. Warriors and Crossroad in a tight one early on, and Avery Emmerich getting the bucket and the board there for ACA. But here comes the Scorpions. Devonna Dixon eventually going to get this in the elbow for three. Hoop and harm. Chance for a 4-point play.
Nice.
And Crossroads starting to wake up in the fourth quarter. Dixon going to get an elbow. Same spot. Same result. It's pretty much the same shot. Bam. Money. Breathing room for the Scorpions. Osceola trying anything to get back in it. Emmerich gets a tough one on the inside, but Crossroad! Crossroad! Yeah, they're driving all the way back to Quincy. As a matter of fact, I saw the team bus on the way back. They're having a great time. 39-30. They are your district champ.
Alrighty, guys. Godby visiting Rutherford in this one tonight, hoping to avenge a loss from January at the Ram House. Unfortunately, though, the visiting Cougars would not fare any better. Pick it up with the Rams already working big. It's Brianna Baker knocking down 3 more. That stretch continues for the Rams, working hard underneath. It's John Shea Baker getting the putback high off the glass. Later in this one, Branya, how do you guys want to say this? Brandaya?
It's Brania Tanaka-Bowie on the wing.
Okay, yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, not our team, but certainly.
We're just going to keep it going. The defensive end for the Cougars trying to work things out with the half court. Ava Butler says no dice for the steal, but that's 3 more right there. Rutherford builds the 49-11 lead at the intermission. The final score 56-25.
Yeah, tough one tonight for Godby, but hey, great season overall for the Cougars.
And how about Monroe?
Yeah, our big scoreboard's just a little scoreboard because it's only one game tonight. But you know what? Robert F. Monroe gets it done over lead tonight, 48-42. They're your district champs. Good stuff. And of course, the boys tomorrow. We've got plenty of teams in action for that one as well.
Yeah, like how they separated the girls and boys this year.
Yeah, this was kind of
like
fun.
Girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy. So we got all the girls tonight, all the guys tomorrow.
And it was all girls last year or boys last year on Friday, right?
So we had
the McClay Florida High trilogy and all that. But hey, anyway, come back because we have a really, really interesting full court feature. A basketball academy of the Big Bend looks to not just polish talent, but make these athletes better people too. Our full court feature on the best high school basketball team you've probably never heard of. Coming up.
Process Academy. It's a basketball team generating a lot of buzz in the Big Bend. High school kids beating elite prep teams, all while developing themselves as people too. It's an academy started by friends Aki Dean and Ko Santos. Aki has trained the likes of former Florida State turned Orlando Magic forward Jonathan Isaac. I think we've heard about him. He helped develop Judah Nation, a travel basketball program with Isaac, a program Ko coaches with as well. And now they're looking to help kids in the Big Bend reach their full potential on and off the court. It's just a small community gym in Wakulla County.
Good.
Wrap it out.
But inside those 4 walls are big basketball dreams.
I brought up to him, hey man, you should move to Tallahassee. There's a space that maybe we can get a gym.
Quick game.
Freeze. And that joke kind of turned into something a little bit more real. Yeah.
Aki Dean and Ko Santos had a vision.
Got 1 minute, 3. I was always like, man, if I just had a team with all the kids that I've trained, I'd be like, we'd be one of the best teams in the country.
And so Process Academy was born.
That's really all we do. Really just eat, sleep, play.
Go. But I wanted to do something that wasn't just about basketball, but was about developing these kids' relationship with God, teaching them about life through the game of basketball. It's just a vessel.
A basketball academy.
Wake up early morning, come here, practice.
Usually after practice, we head over to lift, and then we go to school for about 3 hours.
They come back to us, and then we're training again for another 3 hours, 4 hours.
And the proof of how hard they work is in the results. Process Academy is 12-4 on the season, beating prep schools and teams with guys older than them.
Rotate, 5.
But perhaps most impressive, their roster boasts just 5 athletes.
We first started with 3 kids, and then we started to freak out like, hey, how are we going to make this happen? How are we going to have games with 3 kids? And eventually we got to 5.
Be consistent. Saying all of it aloud, I'm kind of like, there's no way this can't be real. Like, I feel like I'm in a dream that we're actually having success.
The team and the players. MJ Harper averaging 29 points and nearly 10 rebounds a game. Gavin Patterson had never played the sport at the varsity level.
It's a different level, a different high standard, and usually we don't finish the game with 5 players. We usually have to go with 4 and sometimes maybe even 3, but it just takes what it takes.
A mentality that goes beyond the game, which was the mission all along.
If I can help, if KO can help, guide them and to help them become the best they can be, then we want to do it, and we want to be obedient, and so why not?
And if they win a few games along the way, that's okay too. So talking to Aki and KO, the goal is to grow Process Academy into a big campus. They want to get their own facility, which that's already in the works. Long-term goals, offer multiple sports. They want to have a music program. This is what KO and Aki felt called to do, and using sport kind of their way to help kids grow physically, mentally, and they don't want to do it anywhere else but right here in the Big Bend.
And if you're already beating excellent prep schools and you're doing
with
it
5 kids.
with 4 kids by the time the clock hits 0, I'd say there's plenty of room for growth.
Yeah, there is, and that's their vision. They want dorms. They've got all this planned out, and like I said, they don't want to do it anywhere else but here, because they said they could do it in a big city, but there's so much more things in a big city, a lot more other academies. Here, there's nothing like that. So they want to polish the kids they have, and this is the way to do it.
See a need, fill a need. That's absolutely awesome stuff. And hey, speaking of awesome stuff, we've got an awesome college slate coming up this weekend, including the Florida State Seminoles and an annual wonderful tradition at the Tucker Center. We've got all that coming up. Welcome back to your Full Court Friday. I feel like it's only fitting that if we're doing a ladies' night, it's the ladies who are dominating the headlines in college this weekend as well.
Oh, yeah, you bet. Florida State, Valdosta State, FAMU with the big one, too. Let's start with Florida State.
Absolutely. Listen, the Tucker Center is always a special place to be when the Notre Dame Fighting Irish are in town. This has, of course, turned into a great rivalry between these two programs. But it's also always a special place whenever Paint It Pink game rolls around. Of course, breast cancer awareness teaming up with Tallahassee Memorial Health, and now one that holds special importance for head coach Brooke Wyckoff, who of course revealed in fall that she's been battling her own breast cancer diagnosis, telling us that it brings a whole new perspective to a Sunday like this one.
It's always been something that's super important and means a lot, but obviously when it's happening to you personally, it takes on a different kind of tone. So, but I'm excited about it. I mean, I really am. I think it's a great way to just again, just bring the community together, do it with Florida State women's basketball, and hopefully make an impact financially for treatment for people that need it.
Such a special game there, but the Lady Blazers also hosting a big one themselves. A top 10 matchup at the complex on Saturday, taking on conference foe and number 3 ranked Union. When these two teams faced off back in December, VSU got the win 83-68. A win on Saturday would not only help them improve with their seeding, but hey, their win streak would grow to 18 in a row. Head coach Deandra Schirmer says she is hoping to show the Bulldogs what Titletown is all about.
Well, we're really excited for the game on Saturday because it's going to be a top 10 matchup, and obviously we were able to get the better of Union the first time around, but the thing that I'm most excited for Saturday is to really show everybody what Blazer Nation is all about. We want to call on everybody to come out and help us and kind of be that 6th person on the court for us when we face it off against the number 3 team in the country.
A big day at the Lawson Center tomorrow as FAMU welcomes in Texas Southern. The guys have lost 2 in a row. The ladies coming off a win over Alabama State and led by Ariana Grizzle. Guess what? She's earned back-to-back SWAC Player of the Week honor. She's balling out, guys, averaging nearly 19 points per game this season.
Is that good?
It's halfway decent because it's ranked 1st in the entire SWAC. The ladies tip at 2 o'clock tomorrow. The men's game follows.
How about bringing a little bit more big pressure to the Lawson Center tomorrow? I'm all for it. Of course, also a big night, Florida State men as well. A primetime game at the Tuck. The Virginia Cavaliers, who are fresh off absolutely obliterating Miami, come to town. Listen, last weekend's loss against Louisville was a toughie, but you got back on track this week. You beat Boston College. Let's see what the Noles can do and maybe get this train back a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fun to see what they do, and hey, the fans have been showing out, that's for sure.
And if the fans show out, anything is possible. Get out. We've got softball this weekend, FAMU, Florida State playing, of course, basketball. And if you want to watch the show again, head on over to WCTV.tv.
Night, y'all.